What's going on, guys? It's Alex from the Sypnotix, and we're in our Polestar 2 where we have a Ring car cam hooked up to this car. We've been using it for a little bit, driving around with it, and we're going to talk about this device right now. What makes this new car cam product so intriguing to me is that it's just another Ring camera that just so happens to mount on the car and goes out into the world with you as you drive. It uses the same app on the App Store that all the other Ring products use. It uses the same viewing timeline that all the other Ring products use. If you know how to use a Ring product, then there's absolutely no learning curve at all when you buy a car cam. I've had dash cams from a bevy of off-brand companies prior to being spoiled by the Tesla Model 3, and they're always recording cameras. They're not that difficult to install as long as you have an OBD2 port that's easily accessible. In the case of the Polestar 2, it was located right next to the left side of the driver's side dash. The car cam uses USB-C to connect to the camera, and Ring supplies buyers with a lengthy cable that should be able to cover the real estate needed to feed the slack to the center of the dashboard where the camera will rest. Unlike my previous dash cams though, the Ring car cam is actually attached on a pole that gets inserted into the inseam of the dash. I don't necessarily like this position that Ring has as an angle for the camera because it's a bit low for my taste. I do think that it does look aesthetically pleasing as an accessory, but I would have liked a more versatile mounting position to cover more ground. The back of the pole has 3M tape to mount onto the inside of the windshield. From there, the camera can tilt up and down until you find a desired viewing angle on the road. The car cam is a dual-facing camera setup, which means it records footage both from the front and the back of the product. That means not only will the car cam pick up images on the road, but it will also record inside the cabin of the car if you so allow it to. Like a lot of webcams nowadays, there is a privacy latch that can be flipped up to cover the cabin camera to prevent recording of the drivers and the passengers. This is something that even my Tesla Model 3 doesn't do, as the cabin camera does not record while driving on that car. You can view that image as part of dog and sentry mode on that car. So Ring has it so that you can actually record while driving, so it one-ups Tesla in this aspect. Ring also markets this cabin camera to be used as a traffic stop camera, capitalizing on a lot of the fear generated in recent times over traffic stops. Simply saying the A word and record will trigger the Ring car cam to record inside the cabin for up to 20 minutes that will then save the highlight onto the cloud. What I did wish it could do was to turn the camera on when it detects motion around the parked car without a Ring Protect Go subscription. There's a lot of utility locked behind subscription models with Ring products, but this one seems to be a costly feature to lose if you decide not to pay for it. On the other hand, I do understand the benefits of paying this, as it doesn't matter what happens to the camera. The footage will be uploaded to the cloud for the owner to view. Some dash cams record directly onto the SD card in that unit, and that doesn't help for certain scenarios, like if your car gets totaled or there's a carjacking. You lose the camera anyway, so you can't view it. For $6 a month or $60 a year, the car cam gets the added benefit of having live view and two-way talk over both Wi-Fi and LTE, as well as the Ring cloud access up to 180 days to download and also share those videos. I have some Ring products on subscriptions and also some that aren't, depending on where they're placed in my home. For this particular product, I'm leaning on keeping a subscription. There's a 30-day free trial for the subscription when you purchase the car cam. Now let's dig into the image quality. Both cameras are full HD resolution and 2 megapixel sensors. The car cam switches over to infrared when it deems it necessary to. I've seen sharper dashcam footage on cheaper products, I'll be honest with you. However, I would also say that the image quality is still acceptable though. Obviously 1080p isn't 4K. The car cam does certain things better than other dash cams, such as the viewing app interface, but if you're looking for a camera to pick up license plates more than like 15 feet away from your car, this is probably not the right one to look at. If you, however, simply want footage to capture a freeway collision or to recall road signs, this is more than capable of that. I wouldn't be surprised if in the year Ring goes off to offer a 4K refresh of the car cam. My Model 3 cameras are a lower megapixel count and also slightly lower resolution count, and I can see the image difference between that car and this car cam. So, at least for me, if I use my Tesla as a benchmark, then I'm okay with the image here. Depending on your past dash cam experiences, you may not be.
All right, my final thoughts on the Ring car cam is that I do understand why Ring entered this market, because I am basically their targeted segment. People like me, I own a lot of Ring cameras. I have a Ring doorbell. I'm very accustomed to their subscription service. I'm very accustomed to how their app works because I'm in their ecosystem. So when you add a dash cam to that, and I was looking for a dash cam for the Polestar 2, this is just a perfect fit. I don't have to learn about another company that could be an off-brand company. There's a lot of great dash cams out there, but I don't know who to trust. I might have to get a new ecosystem to follow and learn. Whereas this, the way Ring has it incorporated into their current ecosystem, I'm already very familiar with it. So I do get why they made this product, and I am somebody who seems really satisfied with this right now. It's very easy to install, and I just felt right at home with it. So I do think that is, if you're a Ring user, I think this is something to look forward to, because this is a product that will work for your life.
The other day, my house was leaking, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do about this. I'm a tech guy. I only know tech, so how do I fix that? And then you subscribed and you fixed it, so thank you.